Football is a game of dreams. A game where millions of children imagine one moment: lifting the World Cup. For most players, even stepping onto that stage is impossible. But for Christoph Kramer, that dream became reality. And yet, something unbelievable happened. Something so shocking that even today, fans still talk about it. This is the story of the man who played in the World Cup Final, but could barely remember it. Welcome back to the channel. And if you love powerful football stories like this, make sure you subscribe for more. It was July 13th, 2014. The world was watching. The Maracanã Stadium in Brazil was packed. Millions were glued to their screens. It was the final of the 2014 FIFA World Cup. On one side, the mighty Germany national football team. On the other, the passionate Argentinian national football team led by Lionel Messi. The stakes could not be higher. For Germany, this was history. For Argentina, this was destiny. And in the starting lineup for Germany, a young midfielder named Christoph Kramer. For many fans, it was a surprise. Kramer was not the biggest superstar on the team. He was not the headline name. But there he was, standing on the pitch, about to play the biggest match of his life. Imagine that moment. The anthem playing, the cameras flashing, the entire planet watching. A boy's dream, realized. But then, everything changed. Around the 17th minute, Kramer collided heavily with Argentine defender Ezequiel Garay. It looked like a normal football clash. But it wasn't. The impact was brutal. Kramer hit his head. At first, he tried to continue. He walked. He ran. But something wasn't right. His eyes looked distant. His movements uncertain. And then came the moment that shocked the world. Kramer reportedly approached the referee and asked, "Is this the final?" Think about that. A player, standing in the World Cup final, asking if this was really the final. His memory was fading. The collision had caused a concussion. But in the chaos of the biggest match in football history, it wasn't immediately obvious how serious it was. He tried to keep playing. He didn't want to leave. No footballer wants to be substituted in a World Cup final. But by the 31st minute, it was clear. He could not continue. He was taken off. His dream moment cut short. Germany would go on to win the match. In extra time, Mario Götze scored one of the most famous goals in football history. 1-0. Germany were world champions. The players celebrated. The confetti fell. The trophy was lifted. Christoph Kramer was a World Cup winner. But here's the shocking truth. Later, Kramer admitted something heartbreaking. He said he could not remember large parts of the match. He barely remembered the collision. He barely remembered being substituted. He barely remembered standing on that pitch in the greatest match of his career. Imagine achieving the ultimate dream and not being able to fully remember it. That is both beautiful and tragic. Concussions in football are serious. In 2014, awareness was not as strong as it is today. Players often tried to continue. Teams sometimes underestimated the danger. But Kramer's incident became one of the most talked about concussion moments in football history. It sparked conversations. It raised awareness. It showed the world that even on the biggest stage, players are human. Not machines. Not superheroes. Human. Vulnerable. For Kramer, life continued. He went on to have a respectable career in the Bundesliga. But no moment would ever match that night in Brazil. He will forever be remembered as a World Cup champion. And also, as the man who forgot the final. Some say it's ironic. Some say it's cruel. But maybe it's something deeper. Maybe it reminds us that football is unpredictable. That even in glory, there can be pain. That sometimes, the greatest achievement comes with a hidden cost. Think about it. Millions of footballers dream of one thing: to step onto that stage, to hear that anthem, to fight for their nation. Christoph Kramer did it. He reached the summit of world football. And even though his memory of it may be blurred, history remembers. His name is written forever. World Cup winner, 2014. And sometimes that is enough. Football is not just about goals and trophies. It is about moments. Fragile moments. Moments that can change everything in seconds. And on that night in Brazil, one collision changed a dream into a story that will never be forgotten. If this story moved you, make sure you like this video. And subscribe for more shocking and emotional football stories. Because in football, the drama is real. And the stories are unforgettable. See you in the next one.